This is a PRI, left sideline, right glute max drill. You're going to need a towel or something that you can place underneath your left ribs. That's going to help us flex a little bit to that left side, which will give us more left core. So it's about that thick. If you're at the gym, you can use a sweater or a foam pad, something. So you're going to set up left sideline, so on the sideline on my left side, in a 90-90 position. So 90 degrees at my knee, 90 degrees at my hip. This towel rolled up is below my left ribs. It's not too low down that it's near my hips, it's higher up. I'm using my upper arm to support my head here. So my feet are flat on the ground here. My right foot is about hip width apart. So it's not too low, it's a little bit higher up. So now I can feel both feet contacted on the floor here. I'm going to tuck my pelvis here. And now feeling the inner arch of my foot on this right foot. So the right big toe and the inner arch of my right foot. The whole time, I'm going to drive my right knee forward. Now the key though is to keep the tuck of the pelvis. So I drive that right knee forward, and then I'm going to lift that right knee up. And that's going to turn my lower right glute on. So a little bit lower on my glute is where I'm going to feel it. And I'm going to breathe here. In through the nose. Exhale all the air out. Pause when I have no air left. Inhale again. Both feet are still connected. I can feel a lot of right glute here. So a lot of people will have a hard time feeling their glute in that position. A couple modifications that you can do is in the same position, instead of starting with the feet in line, you can stagger the feet and bring that right foot slightly forward and do the same thing. Again, I'm keeping that tuck the whole time. That's key. The other thing, which is actually a progression to this drill, is to place a mini band above the knee, just like that, and we'll do the same thing. And so that'll give us even more feedback. So again, feet hip width apart, I tuck my pelvis, and now I drive that knee forward and lift that knee up. And I can feel quite a bit of glute here, breathing in this position. So a common mistake, and one of the most common mistakes, is that when we want to drive that right knee up, people will roll over onto the side of that ankle. We have to keep feeling that inner arch of the foot the whole time, otherwise we'll lose that glute. The second piece is when people lift their knee up, is that they actually roll back as opposed to staying forward and keeping that tuck. So those are the two common mistakes. Give it a try.